I've uploaded mainly gaming stuff on my channel, if not all. I'm pretty sure every single video I've uploaded so far has something to do with the game. Those are the types of videos I do want to include, but I also made this channel to help people, like, and like just kind of have my input on things to hopefully try to like help someone. I feel like a lot of people need it. There's some topics I want to get into. I'm trying to reach out to as many people as I can and try to spread something that can help a lot of people, I guess you could say. You know, people who need it. But yeah, so I was thinking about, I know it might just be like another, like video to like just tell you to like what not to do and like things to do. What other things can I say to help you? You know what I'm saying? Like what other style or way can I like do to help people out? I want to talk about realization. It sounds vague. Like there's a lot of things you can realize, but believe it or not, that is one of the things that a lot of people struggle with. People don't realize that they're falling down this hole and they think what they're doing is fine, or like they think how they're living, or like I don't know how to explain it, but they think that they're just fine and everything's dandy. They don't realize that they could be doing things to help themselves and they can be doing things to help others as well. There's a lot of things that fall into realization. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are behind realization. Not just even becoming a better version of yourself or helping yourself out, but like other things that you need to see and understand. This goes with like high school stuff, like social media, a lot of stuff that are happening around like the space, even of like people like with like close to my age. There's a lot of stuff going around. So when I say realization, it is vague, yes, but what I'm talking about is realize what's happening around you, realize what is going on. A lot of people don't have time to reflect and to think about what's happening around, like what's going on, to make themselves better and to like push away the bad habits that they have. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have time to stop and just to think because of all the stuff that are going on. And I want to try to help people like understand, because it really does help people. It really does help people. I've had talks with other people. I've heard other people say it. It does help to just think. This might not go with everyone, but this is what I've seen. A lot of our lives, a lot of our day-to-day activities, they consist of a lot of distractions. Yes, this is true. You wake up in the morning, you either go to work, you go to school, you come back home, now you got homework to do. It's after, and you also might have after-school activities. You got homework, after-school activities, and then you go straight on the media. You're scrolling for countless hours. You're also like doing other bad habits that I'm not even gonna get into right now, but you're using a lot of your time on things that are not you necessarily, that are not beneficial for you necessarily. Let's say like a high school student, they get home, they do their homework while listening to music. They're listening to music, they're on their phone while doing the homework, right? So that's already like all your brain, all your focus is being used up already. And you don't realize that. That goes another thing with realization. You don't realize that your time is being used. So after you're done with your homework, you might just go eat dinner with your phone too. You don't leave your phone upstairs. Most people I know, I do this too sometimes. We all do it. We take our phone to dinner. We take our phone to the table. Wherever we eat, we got our phone with us. We're watching a video. It's normal. I do it too. It's not. I'm not saying don't watch a video and go on your phone. I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to let you know how your time is being used up for yourself. You're not gonna sit. I know it's boring to sit down and just eat and just. I know. But then after you're done eating, you go back and do your homework. You have no time to build these thoughts because we're constantly being distracted. And you need to realize that. Realize that these things are happening. Stop scrolling endlessly, please. Because ultimately, you'll realize a lot of things about yourself and a lot of things around you. around your social life, around other people, you'll start to realize things about other people too. You know, you don't have to go to every single party. You don't have to go to every single basketball game, every single scrimmage, every single event. You know, like, I'd be asked to go, like, you know, invited to, like, you know, hang out with friends and stuff. I'm not saying don't hang out with friends. Friends are important. They're one of the most important things in your life, as a matter of fact. But you don't need to go to every single thing because your mind is being occupied and you have no time for yourself and no time to really improve on the things that you need to. Because I feel like, especially during the time of like high school, like end of middle school to like end of high school, you're a lot more social. You're a lot more social, and there's a lot of things that you need to know, you need to see, you need to understand. Because this is when you see like the truth about some people and about like the truth about a lot of other things too. And like going to every single party, like just being out, not being focused on yourself, might really prevent you from seeing things clearer. There's some parties that I chose to not go to. I remember being in my bed, you know, just on my phone, and then eventually I just think about what I need to do in terms of like myself and like things to like stop doing, like whatever bad habit that might be. I would do that a bunch of times, and it really was like kind of refreshing in a way. Just time for yourself and deep thought is so important, you don't even realize it. I was able to like, you know, get a lot of stuff done. There's not a lot of stuff you have to do as like a teenager. That was back in high school. You don't have too many responsibilities as a teenager in high school, but it's good to be by yourself sometimes. It is. Some people cannot stand being alone. Like some people, like they always gotta be with a community. Like they always gotta be social all the time. Oh no, I can't be by myself. Oh no, I'm boring. You're not boring. You're just taking time off for yourself. Literally, you don't need to be there for people all the time. There's more than just staying in your room and just focusing on just occupying your mind, or like even like media. You don't feel like you have to go on social media, but low key you are drawn into it. Sometimes we don't have control of that. I mean, we have control, but sometimes it's very hard to resist, and you need to realize that. Like I said, realize it. Realization is important. You need to think about what's going on around you, about your life for a few minutes. You need to get closer to God. You have to try to build yourself up in the best way possible. See if there's anything. I don't want to say anything wrong with you. That sounds crazy. See if there's anything that you can improve on, right? If you need to work out, if you need to eat better, if you need to get closer to God, if you need to be nicer to your friends, be kinder, if you need to stop scrolling, if you need to stop listening to this particular person on the media. It's a lot of stuff. I know I'm keeping it simple for now because like I could get more into it, but I'm gonna leave it for another time. I can get more into like these types of stuff or another time. But what I want you to, if there's anything I want you to take away right now from watching this, is that realize things that you need to improve on, and try to have as less distractions as possible. Because there's a lot of distractions that keep us from realizing. You feel me? There's a lot of distractions that keep us from realizing what we need to do. Hopefully, I know this video was kind of vague. I know I didn't talk about too many things. Just like it was kind of broad. I know, but stop being distracted. Take action in things that you know that you need to do, whether that be homework. I know homework is boring. Nobody likes homework, but whether that be work or something, working out, hanging out with that one friend you haven't seen in 3 weeks, talking to that girl. Be a person of action and not distraction. You know what's good for you. You know what you should be doing, and you know what you shouldn't be doing, and you know it. Think positively. Do what's right. Thanks for watching.